Aaron Pamajuan has been coming to this very spot every spring as long as he can remember. It's a special place, catching and preserving walleye, also known as pickerel in other parts of the country, is in his blood.
I remember staying down here overnight under the stars by a campfire, coming down harvesting walleye and then heading back out in the day. And you know, it's something that's very dear to me because my grandfather has worked for M&R, helping out this fishery.
Many from the community come to harvest walleye on the Shawanaga River.
The water would be flowing much faster than it is now because of the snow melt and the spring melt. And you would see you know, thousands of walleye coming in to spawn. They'll come in after ice out, and once the water temperature reaches around 8 to 10 degrees or so, they'll start their spawn. And we'll also have members that come down and harvest the walleye traditionally with spears, and that's to feed their families.
At the same time, this is when Pamajuan, the community's fish hatchery operator, and others come to help preserve the walleye population.
We'll harvest eggs from the females. We will harvest males as well. And what we'll do is we'll dry mix the eggs in a bowl and fertilize it with the milk. And once that's done, we will give it a clay bath, which will take off the stickiness of the eggs. When in nature they want to stick to rocks and stuff, but at the hatchery we want to make sure that they're free flowing, and so that clay bath will take that off. And then once that's done, we'll transport the eggs back to the hatchery.
The hatchery is a long-running preservation program that began in the 1980s in response to the declining population of fish. Wayne Pamajuan was the chief when it began. He's proud of what it's become.
As far as I know, Shawanaga River is probably recognized as one of the best fisheries now along Georgian Bay. And it didn't happen by itself. It happened with the work my people did there and their contribution towards the preservation of that fishery.
Pamajuan says each year the hatchery has produced 3 to 5 million fry into the waterways. Part of that success is the community support for the program and education.
Once the fry are starting to